We all have flaws, right? The quirks, the struggles, the parts of ourselves we've been told are wrong. And most of the time, we judge them. We try to hide them. We think they make us less. But what if those flaws aren't mistakes at all? What if they're on purpose? Today, I want to talk about why the things you've been calling flaws might actually be your greatest teachers.
This is practically mindful shit. Loving myself while I'm losing it. Messing all. Oh, this is practically mindful shit. Present moment with a little twist. Having a ball.
We take what we call flaws and we decide they're proof that we're ugly, unworthy, or not enough. We carry shame about them. We run from them. But here's the thing. Those flaws are often the very places where growth lives. In my life, the flaws I hated most have been the things that humbled me. They've kept me grounded when I wanted to fly too high. They've reminded me to be real when I wanted to put on a mask. They've made me tender where I might have been hard. So, because I promised to be real here, I'll go ahead and name some things that I've deemed to be a flaw. And that I've learned to love and embrace. Because it was something that I had to look at every day if I decided to look at myself in the mirror. So I was born with a birthmark on my face, just above my eyebrow. And to other people, it looked like a burn, like I had burned myself with the curlers. And for a while, and like when I would get my eyebrows arched, I'd be embarrassed when they'd have to work around it. And, I'd see people be careful with it, getting my brows waxed, like, And that was in my, adult life because I wasn't getting that done as a kid. But it got to a point where I didn't see it anymore. Even like if I looked at a picture, like I didn't notice, it became a part of my face. How could that be a flaw when that's something that I was born with? That's something that was intended to be brought here. I recently learned, and when I say recently, maybe a year ago, maybe a little more. So that's recent for me though, that it was actually a strawberry when I was a baby. So I had this red strawberry above my eye, just a precious kiss from God. That's what I think. A reminder of what I am, So the truth is, those flaws aren't accidents. They're invitations. Invitations to look deeper, to love harder, to become more aware. The problem is that we usually refuse to look. We say, this makes me ugly, or this makes me unworthy. This makes me less. And in doing that, we miss the purpose. What if your too much is medicine for someone starving for truth? What if your not enough is a doorway to learning how to receive? I'm not saying celebrate harmful behavior. I'm saying get curious. Ask your flaws. What are you here to teach me? Because flaws don't make you worthless. They make you human. They make you teachable. They make you whole. That flaw you've been trying to hide, it's not your downfall. It's your curriculum. You are not broken. You are not less. You are flawed on purpose. That's it for today's P.M.S. episode. I'm Stacey, because really, mindfulness shows up in the everyday, the small, simple things that end up being the most profound. Until next time, pour it, sip it, breathe it, live it.
That's how we do it. Pour it, sip it, breathe it, live it.